You are now tuned in to Respectfully Speaking TV with Lennox Noel, where we serve real talk with a little shade. Respectfully, of course. Now let's get into it. So, according to reports, Nicki Minaj might be calling it quits with her husband, Kenneth Petty. Now, allegedly, and I gotta say allegedly because I don't need these barbs coming from me, there are legal docs floating around suggesting that this marriage might be done. And word on the street is that Kenneth Petty is no longer living that luxury mansion life. Nope. Reports say he's back in Queens. He went from a $20 million mansion situation to an 800 square foot humble beginnings reboot. Now, while these celebrities be lying, Megan's Law does not. And it does appear that Kenneth Petty is no longer a registered offender living at the Hidden Hills, Calabasas address he shared with Nicki. But it does show that he is registered in the state of New York. And that's not giving temporary separation, honey. That's giving he was told to pack his bags and he's not coming back. And if that wasn't enough, rumors are also swirling, again, allegedly, that there may have been some cheating involved on the part of Mr. Petty, and that the woman involved may be pregnant. So, where did the rumor come from? While it was DJ Vlad that brought the story to the mainstream hip hop audience this week, the story actually began last month when a popular blog called Crazy Days and Nights posted a blind item that said the following. The husband of this foreign born former A-list rapper got another woman pregnant. From there, the internet put two and two together, and here we go. So, don't come for me, because I didn't start it. Now, of course, the Barbs took to X to come for DJ Vlad, calling him messy and accusing him of spreading lies. One of the comments suggested that the address change was probably done to stop the swatting situation they had going on, but Sir doubled down. Vlad went in and explained that is not how the offender registry works. He then went on to say that the address listed must be where you are physically located, and that he did not believe that Nicki and her son were living in an 800 square foot tiny house. Therefore, Kenneth Petty must be there alone. He then proceeded to call the Barbs idiots and the stupidest people on earth. No, he did not hold back. Now, to understand why this rumor is hitting as hard as it is, we got to talk about Kenneth Petty's past, because it's not exactly a light one. Kenneth is a registered SA offender stemming from a case back in 1995 when he was 16 years old, where he held a woman, also a minor, against her will with a weapon and assaulted her. And ever since Kenneth and Nicki got back together in 2018, that situation has been hanging over their relationship and Nicki's career like a dark cloud. But it doesn't stop there. Even during his marriage to Nicki, Kenneth has continued to have legal issues. When he moved to California, he actually pleaded guilty for failing to properly register as an SA offender. And even going back further, he was convicted of unaliving someone in 2002 and served 7 years in prison. So when new rumors start popping up, people aren't just looking at the headlines, they're looking at the history. So the real question here is there a divorce coming or not? And child, I don't know. Because as of this morning, no official divorce papers have been filed in California or New York. So this may very well be one of those we're taking a break and don't ask me nothing type of situations. Because apparently that's the new trend in rapid relationships. Let's have an extended breakup first and then maybe file later. But we're not blind. There have been no couple posts, and in fact, the last one that I was able to find was back in January. Since then, it's been Dolo Nicki. So right now, it looks like Miss Minaj and Papa Bear are holding it down solo in California, while her man is back in New York, reconnecting with his humble beginnings. And I'm just saying that it's giving more, you stay over there and I'm good over here, than it is, we're just taking a break, but we'll be back stronger than ever kind of vibes. But let's talk about Nicki for a second. While admittedly, I'm not a fan. For me at least, she is extremely problematic. I have an issue with her always trying to attach herself to whatever young rapper is hot at the moment, only to inevitably end up falling out with them in the end. Ice Spice, Doja Cat, SZA, Meg Thee Stallion, the list goes on. The girl even had the audacity to have a beef with Hannah Montana. I mean, like, really? Miley Cyrus? For goodness sake. But I digress. For all of her shortcomings, this woman has had an amazing career. She has sold over 100 million records worldwide, and she has an extremely loyal fan base. But even with all of these accomplishments, she's been taking a lot of L's lately. First, there was the support of her brother, who was convicted of the essay of a minor. Then she married and had a child with a man who, let's face it, is a known criminal and also a registered SA offender. Which, by the way, makes posts like this seem weird, right? Because clearly she isn't that bothered by this behavior, given her close ties to it. And most recently, there is her weird trip into MAGA and her support of a president with 34 criminal convictions. So she has definitely been in her L bag lately. But let's keep it real. Whether you are a fan or not, there is no denying that this relationship has been a blight on her brand for the past 8 years. And so, if she did decide to cut him off, it may not be the worst thing for her. Perhaps the side chick did her a favor. From legal drama to public scrutiny, it's like every time you blink, there's something new popping up with them. So now the question is this a real split or is this just another rumor that got way too loud? Or do you think this was only a matter of time and she's better off? Let me know down in the comments. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Bye.